Welcome to this video. Today we're going to be doing a stock analysis on Leonardo. Now, those of you who doesn't know Leonardo is an Italian defense manufacturer who also makes aerospace, maritime stuff. It's a very large company and it is 30% owned by the Italian state. Now we're going to be doing some technical analysis and some fundamental analysis. Now, if you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, as you can see today, we actually had a quite huge jump. This is because in the pre-market it traded up quite a lot, jumping from 38 bucks to 48 bucks. Now, and it's continuing up now. As you can see, the 10-day moving average is increasing quite sharply, and today alone it has increased 15%. Now, one of the reasons for that is because of the recent turmoil between the US and EU. So a company that makes military stuff for the EU is of course going to enjoy the benefits of that. Now, the technical analysis is quite interesting on this one because, as you can see, it is actually very good at the moment. It has been trading in the higher class of the RSI index for quite a while, and we have this huge two outbreaks over several days. As you can see here, we are trading at almost at 90 in RSI, which is insanely high, but also the fact that it was maintained for so long. This was several days where it was trading up here. Now, for those of you who don't know what RSI is, it is relative strength index, which means is it oversold or overbought. Now, as you can see up here, the green one here means it is overbought. This is because it has been trading a bit too much upwards. And now does it trade down here, as you can see right here? That means it's oversold. Now, this is a great indicator to see if something is reacting a bit too volatile. Now, of course, as you can see here, it was trading all the way up here at 84, and then we saw it fall down right after. That is this. So yeah, quite interesting to see it's been trading so nice. But overall, it has been trading above 50 and below 70. This is a very nice signal, because if it's above 50 and below 70, this means it is in the upwards channel of the RSI. Is it below 50 and above 30, this means it is the bottom channels of the RSI, which means that there is typically downwards momentum. Is it up here? That means there is typically upwards momentum. Now, as you can see here, we had a golden cross back in October of 2024, and it has just been rainbows and sunshine ever since. As you can see, we have the golden cross here, and look at how well this stock has performed ever since. So very interesting stock at the moment. I personally like this very much because they make aerospace stuff, they make boats, ships, planes, tanks, you name it. And because they're owned by the Italian government by 30%, that means that they are always going to have a very good customer in Italy, also because this means that the Italian government has a reason to push extra for this company to sell stuff to the European Union. Now, if you take a look at their financials, they're not that great. As you can see here, they make a ton of money, but they don't get that much down on the bottom line. As you can see here, they made 6.5 billion euros, but as you can see, the little blue one here, they only on the bottom line made 266 million. Now, this is quite poor, but in companies like this where it's huge industries, it's quite difficult to actually get something on the bottom line, because it also depends quite a lot on the state of the world at the moment, and especially energy cost and steel prices, so stuff like that. Now, as you can see, it has become a bit better up ever since this crash here, where the margins were only 2.84%. Now, if you look at it annually instead of every second year, as you can see, the margins again, they fluctuate quite a lot. This is a bad signal, I personally think, but overall the stock is performing very well at the moment. Now, dividends, they pay dividends each year. It's about 0.7%, so not that impressive, so I'm not gonna go over it. Now, its performance these past 2 years, ever since Ukraine was invaded by Russia, you can see it has been performing very nicely. This year alone, it is already at the top of what it has been performing here. Then again, the technicals of it says it's a strong buy. The reason it does that is because we have a golden cross here. We have a slow but upwards trending momentum here. This last one has been quite rapid. And the RSI, as you can see, it is trading for the most part in the upper brackets here, and recently it has been almost exclusively trading up here, which is very nice. Now, if we take a look at the analyst rating, that is a bit funky, because if you can see the forecast here, we have 8 strong buying, 3 buy, 2 hold, and 1 strong sell. But the average is still below the current. Now, the reason for that is It has jumped extremely high in quite a few days, which means that the analyst ratings has not been able to make new analysis on the current increases. As you can see, the most are right around here, but in what is this? This is 21st. That is 14 days ago. It has risen 10 euros in stock price. So the analyst ratings need to reiterate their analyst ratings to see, is it still a buy? Is it going to be a sell? What are the new price targets? So yeah, very interesting stock at the moment. Personally, I like this quite a lot if you want something that is not just pure tanks and bombs like Rheinmetall, if you want something that's not just plain submarines like Saab or something like that. So very interesting stock at the moment. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.